I am very busy between family, work, and just having time to breathe. I feel like I'm always running and running and running, and my current way of operating my model railroad was not working for this. I never had time to set up an op session at all. I needed to switch to a system that worked for my busy life, which is why I am switching off of my system of a switch list generator and going to something called car cards and waybills. We're going to talk about that.
This video is brought to you by Model Railroad Academy. Model Railroad Academy is your online resource for model railroad instructions, ideas, and information, with loads of tutorials and articles for model railroaders of every skill level. I've recently been going through their catalog and watching some of their older videos, including this one from Don Kassler and the M&K division of the B&O. It's been really cool to watch and see all the old techniques he used. Plus, you can find tutorials on everything from bench work to electronics to scenery, all sorts of things there. The first 1,000 people to sign up at the link in the description below will get a full year of premium membership to Model Railroad Academy for $1.49. Offer is valid for new members only.
Some of you may be asking why, and some of you may be asking what's a car card and a waybill. Well, let's go over this. A car card and waybill system is a way to operate a railroad based on each piece of rolling stock having a card and the waybills telling it where it needs to go. I was originally turned on to the car cards and waybill system from a Model Railroaders Beer Line Project Railroad and how they did an entire operation series of videos on there. If you're looking for something that can really get you into operations, it is an excellent resource, by the way. It's one of my favorites. The car card has all of the information about the car and where to return it when it is empty. The waybill is where the car needs to go. Waybills will have up to 4 destinations on them. The car cycles through them 1, 2, 3, 4, and when it is done, it returns and either restarts or returns empty. So let's take a look at car cards and waybills themselves. We're going to start off with car cards. A car card is simply the identifier for the car. Now I'm using Micromark's car card and waybills, and this is what it has on it. You have the type of car, the AAR designation code, the railroad and number, and the description. You also have a when empty return to section and a folding line. Most of the top few lines are pretty self-explanatory. The AAR designation is a letter code for what type of rolling stock it is. There are a bunch of them, and I'm going to find a list that gets at least most of them down in the description below. When we get to the when empty return to section, we need to look at the car and what railroad or company it is from. This will tell us where it needs to go. Now, I just got 3 Norfolk Southern covered hoppers, so they need to return to Norfolk Southern, which the closest connection on my railroad is Winston-Salem. The fold line at the bottom is there to make a crease to hold the waybills in the car cards. Now, there are cards for locomotives, but we're not going to get into that right now. So let's take a look at the waybills. Again, these are from Micromark, but you can print these out yourself. I'm going to link them in the description, so if you want to go print those yourself. For these waybills, they are 4 cycle, which means they have 4 different potential destinations that you can cycle through. Each destination has a consignee or customer, address, routing, origin on the layout, shipper address, and what is in the car. You fill these out with a bit of research, and then you can stick them in the flap of the car cards that you've done a little fold for. So we will fill these out. You don't have to fill out all 4. You can make it a 1, 2, or 3 cycle. It's completely up to you. So now I need to fill these out for my covered hoppers. Now we need to hold these in something, and I got this tip from that beer line operations videos. I use business card holders. They work perfectly. The last thing you need is a place to hold these on your layout. Now Micromark does sell bins to hold them, little 3 sets of bins. I'm going to 3D print my own for my layout. That's going to take a little bit of work because I have to make them where they can come off because this is a T-track module. So be on the lookout for those to pop out on my layout. And now all I have to do is fill out a little very basic switch list that I can just handwrite, and I can continuously cycle the cars through the layout using the waybills. I can stop at any time, at any step along the way, and pick it up at any time. This is the main reason why I'm switching to this system, so that I can stop in the middle of an operation, go do something I need to do or a different activity, and then I can come back to it when I have time. I want to operate, but I often don't have the time to set up an entire op session, so this way I can keep cycling without too much work. Yes, you can do this in other ways, but this also adds an element of gamification to the layout, the little cards do. And I will be adding more of that gamification to the layout as time goes on. Well, for now, I have to get filling out the car cards because I got a lot of cars that I got to fill stuff out on. So this is going to take a while to get all set up, but it's going to be so worth it. I'm going to be able just to continuously run my layout, and it's going to be a ton of fun operating with car cards and waybills. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading.